First thing, why a lot of people they always look at the monk's life so relaxed, so enjoyable. They're only comparing those monks who stay in the city, well supported, very comfortable. Sometimes maybe they live even better than the lay people at large, which I don't deny because of the ample support, right? And you got to face the facts that the ample support don't just come 1 or 2 days. People are not stupid. Why people support you? Because they have seen the kind of monk that they practice. Some monks, they practice or they uphold the practice. They don't only stay in the city. Why? Because everybody got different kind of approach in promoting Buddhism and at the same time for their own personal training. But of course, if you ask me, like that you cannot stay in Singapore like that. Okay, why not? Of course I can stay, but being a monk, we talk about sacrifices, we talk about practice. We use the word 普度众生, help those people who are less fortunate. Like this place, at the very least, there are monks like us who sacrifice the comfort. We can always go back. Singapore won't run away. What Palila is always there. But do you have the gut to take the challenge, to get out from their comfort zone or not? This is something I want to highlight to a lot of these people who are so pampered by the support of the people. They are so pampered until the monk gets spoiled. The monk cannot get out from the comfort zone. They have a lot of complaint. Before they come, they think of going back already. But if you are a good practitioner, you put yourself to all kinds of challenges. Comfort place, who cannot stay? Baby also can stay. But you come to this sort of place, your mind must be very strong. Must be able to take that challenge, hardship, must be patient. You see? How many people think of that thing? I doubt so. Because they thought that, why should I subject to all this suffering? This is my good karma to be born in Singapore, so I practice in Singapore. What practicing in Singapore? Whole day indulgent in the computer? What practicing? Whole day xiao into the computer? You got no time for yourself, no time of silence to look at yourself, no time to get up from the comfort zone to say that whether I can stay out of the comfort zone. You never put to test. You can talk about so high level Dhamma, and teach. Anything wrong? Nothing wrong. But empty vessel, I use the word empty vessel. Why I say empty vessel? Easy what? Open the book, go into any website, rephrase the thing and talk again. Then people will thought that you got Dhamma. I talk about hands-on, 实际的训练这个是真的，不是骗的。Every day we do the same thing. Every day. Sakacam pindah patang parkesam isiska karatnia. The right livelihood of a monk is to go pindabat, get your food to feed your life. But now we have monks in Singapore who don't go pindabat and they look down on pindabat. Why? They say that pindabat. What for pindabat? So many food already. You see or not? They got carried away by their own mental thought, their defilement. They are so lazy to go pindabat that they don't want to go pindabat. And they even say sarcastic statement. Pindabat, we also never eat the food or what for pindabat. You see? Why? Because this monk never exposed to hardship. What happened? One day they got no choice. They will go pindabat. They die, let me tell you. They are pampered. You look at those monks that stay in Singapore, most of them, a lot of too big the pride. Only one monk that is very down to earth, and that's Prat CK in Singapore. Prat Low. I'm talking about monk that ordained long in Singapore. Prat CK, Prat Low, Prat Royalist. Very down to earth. A lot, Kapala Batu, like very big ego. They disregard elders. They have that kind of arrogance, but they they look upon those high position lay people. Wow, they will go entertain them. But senior monk, they don't give a damn. And they say they have Dhamma. What kind of Dhamma? This is pride and ego. They will go to hell. The Buddha said, "Qianxu, or non-tom-ton. You must be very down to earth, very humble, respect the elders." But what we see nowadays, the monk, they don't. Very arrogant. Even their own upacha, even their own teacher, they don't give. People who brought them to ordain, they don't give a damn nowadays. This is something I see, very alarming. I saw a lot of monks, their attitude very bad. And they always whole day listen to Dhamma and they thought they have Dhamma. One day, I want to see one day when the signal fall upon these people, I want to see these people, how they react. Just one day only, the time bomb will come, don't worry. You see. But to us, no problem. Because we are always exposed to all kinds of challenges and our mind is always prepared. Where is Singapore? So comfortable, who cannot stay? But can you stay in this type of place? But I don't say that, I say that means Singapore cannot practice. No, you can practice. But did they practice or not? I saw most of the monks in Singapore, they are so indulgent in what? Listening to Dhamma talk. It's something they're forcing things into them, bluffing themselves they have Dhamma. Because this is a memory, because you never put to test. You're always on the comfort zone. But if you are on the what? Challenging zone, different already. You see your Dhamma can work. No? Those Dhamma that you listen, come here, your mind keys already, go mad at time. Can you handle the kind of mind state? No? This is something you need to train. But did they train? No. They're so attached to comfort. Most of them. If you stay in Singapore, right, and you have a scheduled program, meditation program, okay? One day, 8 hours sitting, walking, this and that. Because Singapore is too small. You need to have a structured kind of training, right, in order to contain your defilement. But down here, already the training itself is very tough already because it's challenging you all the time. But if you talk about Singapore, we got to look at the Dhamma in two ways. First is what? Physical challenging. Singapore, physically challenging, not so much. Mental challenging a lot because you're exposed to a lot of defilement, a lot of temptation, right? And nowadays, yes, the monk may be staying inside the room, but they go out through what? Through the internet, to the digital world. The mind go out already, but they stay in the room, no. Then they can argue, we'll never go out with self-control. Bullshit. Shut out the internet. Confiscate a handphone, see whether you can stay or not. All will go crazy, let me tell you. Whole day, indulgent. Must put on the handphone, listen to this, listen to that. You stay up and listen to your heart. How your mind think of this, think on. Then you can see. When we talk about training the mind, you need to have environment to test yourself. Doesn't mean that Singapore got no environment. Singapore got too comfortable environment that you don't know how to test. You don't know how to test. Even you sit, aircon room, good cushion, good food, no real exposure to nature. But when we stay in our place, at least 1 year, a few months, go and get yourself shaped up, Not every day stay in the aircon room and then cook medicine. I'm sick. You know why you're sick? Because no exercise. Makan already, stay in the room, aircon room. In the end, the body symptom will control the mind. And then the mind will get more and more drowsy, more and more lazy, more and more dependent on aircon, dependent on Wi-Fi. See the setback? No nature. But this place is all nature. The nature will teach you how to adapt. Singapore, why I don't stay? So many monks already. But this place, if I don't come, nobody come. Oh God, if I don't go, nobody go. I try to create this place to open up the opportunity for people to come and practice. Maybe 1 or 2. who want to practice and they benefit in the practice, they can be another weakness for Buddhism that you need the kind of environment. If everybody will be attached and they talk cock, they thought they have Dhamma, but exposed to real thing, like I say, haven't come already think of when to go back already. This is the setback. This is really the setback. That's why, if not, why the Buddha say, Rukkamuna se nasana, monks, go and practice in the wood, go and practice in the tree, under the tree, in the cave, in the open, stay alone. But there is exception. The Buddha also say that if there's no place and you need to stay, then okay, you can stay. Like Singapore, stay. That's why I say the nearest is what? Ven.Ajahn Forrest Monastery. That's why I went to Ven.Ajahn Forrest Monastery to set up a temple there. Because it's forest. It's forest next to the reservoir. And we have the opportunity because of my adhitan, of my fayen, that I want to do something for Buddhism. That's why this thing material like that. Like for example, Nepal Forrest Monastery. You think I want to come to Nepal? No. It started with Sandeep, who come and look out for me, So I say, okay, I know his intention, their group, just to set a temple. Okay, I help you to fulfill the dream. That's why we're here, because why? I don't think of Buddhism that confined to one place. Singapore or Malaysia, I say too small for me. I say my one is the whole world. Place that need my help, I will go and help. I will continue to practice this way. Practice this way. Like I tell them, I say, I won't stop, don't worry. I don't care. I dare to make the statement because why? I don't talk, I really do. All these monks, they can't do. They talk only, no action, talk only, talk cock only, easy to talk. Ask them to come for this type of training. Who want to come? Nobody. Then they say that we don't need to torture. Don't need to torture. Like army. Army don't need to train how to fight the war. Correct or wrong? 好像我们这样来这边我们说磨练训练 training like reservists like that to sharpen everything. For example, the first few days I walk very painful. Because so long we never walk this kind of terrain. And then with my age, tahan boleh tahan pain until like anything. But we still endure, we still go through. Did we chicken out? No. We go. If you never training, never exposed, you let this city man they come. Before they come, they see the terrain, they want to go back home already. And what kind of mind state is that? Failure mind state, not there to take the challenge. That for us, fighter, test. How far can you go? Is this the best you can give him? You see, you have the kind of very positive, very 战士的 fighter 的精神。在家人需要这样的和尚不是道高的和尚不是洋茶，跟你讲茶道这个 bullshit。布达那里跟你讲茶道的，佛陀那里讲茶道的，什么茶禅胡说八道的，哪里来的茶禅？连托钵都不要去了，你跟我讲，你放下。人家讲这边好吃，那边好喝，等一下去哪里？有钱吗？去旅游？旅游什么？佛陀讲旅游这个身体里面的东西，看里面的东西。旅游来找这个地方旅游啦，为什么不要去？为什么？所以这些和尚已经他们变款了，他们的我们叫 focus 已经 shift， 他们已经，这是我的性格，我要 uphold 咯，这样的训练，不然的话，下一代的只要有1个2个就好了，他还会把这传承慢慢带下，不然会灭掉完了，灭到变成 computer man 好像我们这样我们这种执着做专八，他们不执着这样，不是执着，我们是牺牲我们自己的荣华富贵来过这种生活， 你看来到这边也是很好啊，不是不好更好啊。可是那个环境，我讲那个环境 overall 的环境很好，我们需要这样的环境，你的心才会发展，才会看到。你看，你住在很舒服的地方，你看不到苦的。你来到这种地方，你 come to this place 啊，你会 stressful？ 你不会的哦，你自己很轻松的。为什么 ？nature 嘛，那个 environment 啊，那个树啊、风啊、雨啊、地方啊的宁静啊，你不用打坐，你整天逍遥自在的活在当下做东西。好像你今天去拿那个铁钉哦，你看一个人也是很爽的，跟自己做，你会看到自己的问题，诶，这个我不应该讲。不应该说，这个我对，你会看到自己的问题的。一个人的时候，你告诉你，人都是这样他自己会讲话，你内心就会自己会讲话，你要去听他，听他的好的，你就要吸收；不好的，这样想法不对的。只有你一个人的静静在一个地方的时候，你才会有这种想法。可是你每天是 engage 在 external 的东西，每天看 handphone 啊、computer 啊这些东西。你没有时间看到自己的，看不到的，因为你一直在想外面的东西嘛，你看不到自己。可是你静静的时候，你会看到。所以这个 sati mindfulness 很重要的 ，mindfulness training 很重要。mindfulness training 不是讲在38才有的，全部的人都会有，你要讲 practice 而已咯。所以总结论的话啦，就是讲，不管你是在城市修都好。你在38修都好，你一定要有正念 mindfulness。这个正念就是你会知道，就是因为知道全部的东西，好坏全部你会知道的，好的我们才用，不好的不要。这个叫做 sati 咯，你的心才会懂得去辨别好坏是非。在当下咯，因为这个当下你做了这个决定，就是变成你的将来了。你的将来是现在这个决定，你做错的决定，你就错的将来了。你好的决定，好的将来。就好像我们现在这样做，我们做好的决定，建这个东西 infrastructure 先，自己也给自己累积功德，为佛教做一点事情。